Welcome to 2020 Tasty Treats. We're doing 20 different things this year with all sorts of delicious things because it's 2020. They've each got 20 parts. There's more information on the website on GourmetQuilter.com. There's patterns for the different sections that we're doing. And this one we're doing is Applique Yum because everything is absolutely yum. We've already done 13 of our appliques. There's 20 to do altogether in this series. So we're on to applique number 14 this time, and we're doing a very delicious looking jar of, I'm not sure what they are. They look like those sugary coated chocolate eggs maybe, but they could be something quite different. I'm not 100% sure. So I've started positioning everything. It's fused raw edge applique. I've cut everything out, and so the jar, to make it look like a jar, is just a very pale colour, like it might be a pale glass jar, so that you can see through. So I'm just putting the appliques on top. It will give that impression, I hope, of it being a jar full of goodies. So, and then it's got a lid up there, and it's got a nice little band on that lid, so we'll just pop that one on now as well. A sort of stoppery type lid on the jar to keep everything nice and fresh. And then I've just got these last couple of shapes to go in here. And so they've all got to be stitched around, of course, but they're all looking pretty good fused on. And that jar is just looking quite amazing. So there's a few gaps, because if they're something like that, you often have little gaps in between. I think that little haphazard look is kind of fun. So I'm going to iron all that in place now. I'm going to be doing free motion stitching. So that means I've have a free motion foot on my sewing machine, and I've dropped my feed teeth. I'm just going to iron the back just to make sure that we've got all those little overlapped bits done. And then because I'm free motioning, I need to have a stabilizer to stop it sort of scrunching up as we sew it. So I'm just using a cotton batting for that. And we'll go to the machine, and we better start on. They could be sugared almonds. I haven't had any of those for a long time. And we might start just on some of these sugared almonds. Doesn't really matter where, because we can pretty much skip from one to another. So if you start where they overlap, you're at least assured of being able to get onto another one. So here where this one overlaps, I actually will do the overlapped one. So we could be going for a long time here on this overlap business. It doesn't really matter where you go, as long as everything is stitched and as long as it kind of looks like it belongs on that particular shape. To give that impression of them overlapping. So we might just stop and start again. Every so often we have to do that. So we might do this little yellow one here next. Around this one. There's just a little bit in here of the one underneath, so I'm just going to come and do that as well while I'm here. And just stop and start again there. So I think you've got the hang of it now. I'll keep going, and I'll come back and show you when I'm nearly at the end. So I've finished all my whatever they are in the jar, and I'm just coming up the outside of the jar now, just so that we can see that there's something there. think that's looking pretty good. So that can go up on the wall with our other delicious wall. I think we'll call this the delicious wall. So many delicious things up here. So this is, that was Applique Yum number 14, and I'll see you again with Applique Yum number 15.